And up steps Bazana to a raucous Falmouth crowd chanting MVP. They know, he knows, this is his moment. And a quick talk as Eric Luxus seemingly, he don't move too fast all the time, but he's getting out there making haste to talk to Middleton about what kind of pitches should be thrown.
We apologize if you're just joining us back again now. We had problems with the connectivity issues here in Falmouth, some Wi-Fi trouble. So we are back now, new stream. Apologize again for the delays. But right now, as you see on your scoreboard right there, runner on first, 1 out, bottom of the 10th. Hyannis leads 9-7. They need 2 more outs to advance to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, Middleton's back on the mound. He did work a 4-pitch walk to Darnell. That is how he got to first base. Then it went straight right after Gavin Turley. Got a fly out to Earhart. That is where we stand currently. 1 out, runner on first here in the 10th.
Bazana takes the first pitch low.
Also a catching change. Bennett Thompson now behind home plate for the Harbor Hawks, number 26. Did replace Brody Donay in this half inning.
The 1-0 to Bazana. There's a strike. Travis Bazana, the Pat Laurenti MVP award winner, announced just a few hours ago, stands in at the plate, representing the tying run here in the bottom of the 10th. Falmouth 2 outs away from their season ending. That breaks his bat as it's fouled away down the first base line. I don't think it hit Bazana. Just looks a bit frustrated. That's how nasty that was. Got right in on his hands, and a check swing foul ball breaks the bat. Now 1-2 the count on the Aussie.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. When he walked up, I thought I was crazy, but I thought I saw by the top of the tape that there was a little bit of a, little tiny.
Are you serious?
Like splinter, and I thought I was crazy, so I didn't say anything. But
you might have been right.
That was just a check swing, and it broke the bat. So
you might have been right.
Yeah, no doubt. He didn't even really take the bat off his shoulder.
No.
It just kind of hit it, and it snapped immediately.
The 1-2. He got him swinging! The MVP is set down, and Hyannis is 1 out away from going to the Western Division Finals. They can feel it, but there's still 1 more out to go in the form of Walker Yannick.
Yeah, Yannick, a great hitter, but that is such a big out. Finally putting down Bazana after the day he's had, finding a way on every single time. Not a bad time to set him down for the first time this game.
Hyannis 1 out away. The tying run is at the plate in the form of Yannick. The pitch. Inside, did it clip him? No. Count 1-0.
Walker Yannick. Sorry, Michael, but Walker Yannick, 5 home runs so far on the season. So he is a threat to go deep. Gotta approach him carefully.
The 1-0. Upstairs. 2-0 to Yannick, with McGregor due up next.
Yeah, and the big swinging lefty McGregor on deck. You're going to want to go after Yannick here in this big moment. Yannick, a great hitter, but this righty-on-righty matchup is kind of what you're looking for here to keep a runner off scoring position at second base.
Runner on first is Darnell. The pitch to Yannick, tipped into the screen. Now 2-1 on the Falmouth catcher.
You could cut the tension with a knife right now. With a butter knife.
You can feel it in your heart. You can feel it all over you. Heart-stopping moments from Gov Fuller Field. The 2-1 is low. Now 3-1 the count. Hitters count leverage for Yannick.
Not a bad idea there. Going slider, try to get him to chase and bring his aggressiveness against him. Great take there to make the count 3-1.
The pitch is low, just below the knees. That's a borderline pitch right there. And that puts the tying run on base, bringing the winning run to the plate in the form of McGregor.
And that pitch was real close as now Eric Beatty coming on and signaling for a lefty. Wonder if it's going to be Cross Sibley here.
And J.B. Middleton had 1 out to get, but instead he's got runners on first and second. They will go to the lefty to face Tyler McGregor and get the final out. We'll tell you exactly who the lefty is right after this. Hyannis 1 out away from getting to the division finals.
Diet Coke? Were you my mom?
You should be so lucky, because you know what moms do? Well, I suppose we should start with the whole giving you life thing. It seems like that should be enough. No? Okay. What about her ability to send shockwaves through the neighborhood without saying a word? Or whip up a ridiculous handmade costume that you forgot to tell her about? Not to make you happy, but because she had a reputation to uphold. She invented rideshare, called it carpool, and did it for free. She didn't need those dating apps either. You copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music.
Why not?
Oh, and she can win any argument in 4 words.
Because I said so.
Everything you're trying to do, she's already done it, did it better, and she did it with a Diet Coke in her hand. So, drink what your mama gave you.
Josh Schreiber called it. It is Cross Sibley on to face Tyler McGregor to get the final out of this game and send Hyannis through to the next round.
Yeah, that'll bring in Sibley. A very good lefty on lefty matchup here. Has a full arsenal as well. Has a full 5-pitch arsenal that he has. He's got a fastball, slider, changeup, cutter, curveball. Seems to got it all. He can throw any at any count. Doesn't throw the curveball as much. He loves a fastball, slider, changeup guy.
Yeah, and coming in 11 appearances on the year, a 4.35 ERA, but really coming on 2 appearances. One was to Falmouth, though. Went 2 1/3, gave up 5 earned runs on 7 hits. So I guess they saw him well that time. He's going to need a bounce-back performance here.
Yeah, we've talked about the Cardiac Hawks, guys. If you can't feel this one in your heart and all over, you don't got a pulse. Hyannis leads this game 9-7. Tyler McGregor will step to the plate representing the winning run. Sean Darnell will lead off second, and Walker Yannick, who just worked a walk, will lead off first. There are 2 away in the bottom of the 10th. Hyannis holds a 9-7 lead. 1 out away from ending Falmouth's season.
And we're about to see a lefty-lefty matchup here. And Sibley, something to note here is he actually works a lot of sliders against lefties. 57% of his pitches against left-handed hitters are sliders. So look for him to attack early on a slider, because we saw him throw a lot of sliders here in those warm-up pitches. Wouldn't be surprised if he tries to really break it hard and make it tough for McGregor.
Here we go. Take a deep breath if you're watching at home. Cross Sibley sets and deals. It's popped up. Foul territory, but it was going to make the seats. 0-1 the count on McGregor.
Tyler McGregor this season is 0 for 1 against Cross Sibley with a pop out to short.
The breaths get deeper, and the heart rate gets steeper with each pitch. It's an 0-1 count on McGregor. Sibley deals. It's a buckling slider from Cross Sibley, and Hyannis is 1 strike away.
That disgusting pitch right there. Went first pitch cutter, low and away, tunneled that slider. 2 pitches that work left to right, tunneled them both, caught him off guard.
The Hyannis contingent is on their feet. The 0-2 from Sibley. He got him! Ball game! Hyannis moves on to the Western Division Finals for the 2nd consecutive year. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Cross Sibley ends it.
Wow. What a performance by Cross Sibley to come in and dominate. Hyannis dominates Falmouth in the series with an instant classic to end it. My goodness, what a job by the lineup, the pitching staff all around. Just a great job.
I mean, you mentioned it. I mean, a great job by our bullpen to keep us there. We spoke about throughout the game. Hey, we had a rough inning there. Keep us there. Hey, that's another tough inning. They scored another run. Hey, keep us there. And our bullpen just kept doing it and doing it. Lanthier eating up a majority of those middle innings. Such a big opportunity there as we hold so many zeros there. And then again, the offense, we're never out of it. That's the beauty of it. Never feel like we're out of it. The comfortability, we stood behind this desk. We just felt like we were in it, and it's never felt like the game got too far away from us.
That might be the game of the year right there, guys. 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for Hyannis. 7 runs, 12 hits, and 2 errors for Falmouth. Falmouth scored in each of the first 5 innings, held scoreless in the 6th, and going into the top of the 7th, Hyannis faced a 6-2 deficit. 2 runs in the 7th, 3 runs in the 8th for Falmouth to tie it back up in the 9th. Hyannis scores 2 runs in the 10th, and that's your ball game. That might be the game of the year. You do not get one of those very often, guys.
Not a bad game to call, too. We got
yeah.
the blessing of being able to call this game. I mean, unbelievable, back and forth. I mean, my heart was racing. I mean, for everyone, the stadium was packed. What a game we had in front of us. I mean, you really cannot ask for more in the best summer league in America.
And now Hyannis moves on.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Next round, board Braves. We've got it. Let's go.
Yeah, and there's General Manager Nick Johnson. Hey, inject that, baby.
Fired up.
Fired up are the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. As he just said, they'll take on the Bourne Braves in the next round. As Hyannis sweeps Falmouth, ends their season on one of the best games you will ever see. Thank you so much. If you had the privilege of tuning in for that at home, we thank you for spending part of your Saturday with us. For Josh Schreiber and Nico Sharp, for our producers Mackenzie Kielblock, Jacob Irons, and Mickey Doolittle, my name is Michael Kirsting, saying so long from Gov Fuller Field. Hyannis is in to the next round.